It's popular among traders that the bank control over 60% of what happens in the forex market. But what if you could trade in the same direction with the bank? Imagine how successful you would be. But this video explains how to trade with the bank. But for better understanding, you should check out the first video in this series. Link will be dropped in the description below. Okay, without wasting much time, let's go into it. So this is the part 2 of the trading with the bank video. All right, so if you naturally watch the part 1, I would like to go and do it now. Link will be dropped in the description. You actually check that so you understand what we are doing here. Okay, we spoke about non-reportable traders, we spoke about the commercial traders and the non-commercial traders. Okay, and I told you what they mean, how they do it, and how they perform, how they move the market. All right, so without wasting much time, let's just dive into it. So that's why I'm going to show you how to assess the sentiments. What do I mean by sentiments? By sentiments, I mean how to assess the orders placed, okay, by these commercial and non-commercial traders specifically. Okay, so without wasting much time, let's go into it. So all you have to do is just go to your browser, www.ctfc.gov, all right, and you just, okay, ctfc.gov. So when you search, this is what you're going to see. Look at what I searched, okay, ctfc.govcot, okay. So this is what you search, and the page will open. What you have to do is click on this commitment of traders. Okay, now when it opens, if you are using your cell phone, I'm actually using my cell phone here. You could use your PC. Anyone is actually acceptable. Okay, if you're using your cell phone, I would need you to put it in desktop site. Okay, just click on this, and it's going to be in desktop kind of, yeah. Okay, so all you do now is go to what? Economic and data analysis, and you're going to see economic and data analysis. All right, you're going to see commitment of traders. You see it? I'm going to click on it, commitment of traders, and I'm clicking on it, and it opens. Okay, so all you have to do when this opens, now you have to do is what? Go down, look for current legacy reports. You can see it here, right? Current legacy report, and you look for Chicago Mercantile Exchange. Okay, you can see it here too, right? Yeah, you can see it here. Now click on the short format. I'm clicking on it now, the short format, and this is what's going to open. This is where you see the orders that are placed, the number of positions that are placed. All right, so if you look here for anything you are looking for, this way, as you can see now, you are seeing USD, Malaysian crude palm oil, stuff. We don't need that, but all you should take note of USD. You can see non-commercial, you can see commercial, right? You can see total and positions. Okay, now look at the non-commercial. We're actually concerned about the non-commercial majorly here. I explained it in the first video. Because the non-commercial are the main banks, the main guys, or the main people that move the market, right? Why the commercials, where their hedge funds and stuff. So we are less concerned about them. Okay, although we might look into their positions too, but not really as important as the non-commercials. Okay, so you look at this place now. Let's look for a pair. When you come to this place, this is just a site. Okay, so if you're using a PC, you can search. If you're using a cell phone, you can search in page. Just click on find in page. Let's say we are looking for Canadian dollars. All right, CAD. You have to be just type the symbol CAD, and what is going to show. You can see it here. So you open it. Okay, you open, as you can see Canadian dollar Chicago Mercantile Exchange features only positions. Okay, so look at the non-commercial. Look at the long. Okay, as you can see in the long, you see 18,812 positions for long. That is for buying, right? Now for the short, you are seeing 75,633 positions for the short. But anybody telling you, that this market is actually more of the short side. Okay, now look at this, how you read it. Now when you get the position, you note, look at the change in positions from 14th, or this report actually drop every Friday. Okay, all right, so look at the changes in position from 14th March, okay, 2023. You see that there was a subtraction of 41,926 positions from the long side. If you can see, there was a subtraction of 41,926 positions from the long side, meaning they're kind of taking out position, closing out their long position. All right, they're closing out their buying position. And look at the short side. You see that there was a subtraction of 16,820 positions from the short side, meaning, well, if you look at these two, there's already position from the two sides, but you look at this to see that you surrender only 16,000 from the short side. Okay, this is telling you that okay, this is actually taking more of they're taking out, they're closing out more of their long positions because they're actually expecting the market to go short. And if you look at the current position here now, you are going to see that if you look at the current position here now, you're going to see that 75,633 was added for the short side and 18,812 was added on the long side. Meaning, if you look at this, you see that the shorts actually have more voltage. Actually, the shorts have more positions. So this kind of showing us that CAD is going to be on the short side for this week, okay, or for the week, all right, because the news is dropped every Friday. So it's showing us what their positions or the number of positions that they added or removed last Friday, okay. So this is it now. So we know that CAD is what is likely or more likely actually, because the difference actually is really high, more likely what to be on what the short side, okay. Now all you have to do is just look for another pair that is kind of weak. Okay, since CAD is weak now, since it's weak because it's going on the short side, it's selling. Since it's selling is weak, look for another pair that is what strong. Okay, they will not combine them together. They will have what a really nice sentiment for the week. Okay, what do I mean by that? Okay, let's look for any other pair. Let me look for a pair that is long. That is going long. We can see British pound here. British pound here is still more of the short side. Except for 9 positions were added for British pound for 9,150. Okay, and if you look at the difference, in the British pound. Look at it. You see that changes from 14. You see that there was a subtraction of 3,682 position from the long side and a subtraction of 498 position from the short side. Meaning, in a way, see that they actually remove more of their buy positions. They include more of their buy position and less of their sell position. And if you look at the current analysis now, you see that 28,652 position is what is available for the long, and 49,150 position is available for the short. See that this market is actually going to what a short too. Okay, the overall is actually going to be short because this is what the positions say according to the sentiment. Okay, so we look for another pair as well that's actually strong. If we look at Japanese yen now, we see that it's actually still short. 17,604 is really short. Okay, let's search for euro. Okay, so if you look at euro here, euro FS here, you're going to see that the short positions have about 70,983 positions open for short. Okay, while the long is what 215,825. So without anybody telling you, you're going to see that actually this market is actually more on the long side. There are more positions on the long side. Okay, look at the changes from the last 14th. We see that there was subtraction of 6,488 from the long side and subtraction of 11,374 from the short side, meaning they're kind of closing more of their short positions and was leaving more of their long positions. So by default, see that this pair actually is on the stronger side. So euro is going to be on the stronger side for this week. Okay, so what you do is actually to combine it with another pair that is on the weaker side, like the Canadian dollar we saw just now, or Japanese yen. We saw Japanese yen, we saw Canadian dollar. Okay, so we can combine this now. Since this one is strong, we'll combine it with another pair that is weak. Then we can sell that pair. Okay, so if we have something like euro JPY, we should be looking at a sell for euro JPY for this week. Okay, now this analysis, you don't just use it just like this. Okay, you don't use it just by this. This gives you a preamble of what might happen in the market. It is not fixed. Anything will happen. Okay. At times it might not go directly this way, and most times it does not move at the very beginning of the week. It can move at the end of the week, at the middle, maybe on Wednesday. You can still move on Monday. Okay. But the overall, at least when you analyze the market, I know that okay, the overall now is we're actually looking to short this particular pair. Okay, and what you are doing, you do it in relation with your fundamental and technical analysis too. You do your technical analysis and you see if you actually have an opportunity or an edge towards go short. So these are just kind of confirmations. Okay, these are kind of confirmations for you to set the market. Okay, so this is how you do it. It's really self-explanatory, guys. Just to recap, we look for a pair that is strong. I explain how you do that. I look for a pair that is weak, and you combine both of them together. Then you know if you actually go to buy it or sell it. Okay, it's not like Euro CAD now or Euro JPY. Like the way we analyze, you see that these pairs, the CAD and JPY are weak, while Euro is really strong. So we are looking for short Euro JPY for this week. Okay, but we can't do that just with that alone. We can't take our trade based on just sentiments. Okay, we have to combine technical analysis and fundamental analysis with it. So we go to our chart, we draw all we have to draw, make our analysis, and it's actually more sure if this market, this Euro JPY or Euro CAD now is in a downtrend already. You see, if it's in a downtrend already, it's actually more sure that okay, we're actually going to continue down because our sentiments are giving us this. And maybe during the week, any news might come out that might actually suggest that okay, the Japanese as a country or the Japanese currency is actually going to fall. Then you have more edge. Now you have all the conviction you need to what go short on this pair. And with this, you're going to have more wins and less losses. All right. So this is it, guys. This is it. Feel free to drop any question you might have in the comment section or my private DM. Okay, or in our beginners group. Okay. So I hope you understand everything we did here today. Stay cool, guys.